All right, so I made a video today for you guys about base bites, all kinds of nasty stuff. We were kind of in a rush. We had a show that was about to be happening within minutes of when we filmed this stuff. So it was kind of rushed. It was good, but it was kind of rushed. There was a lot more that I wanted to say, so I figured, you know, I'm editing now, might as well say my piece before, and then we'll enjoy the video afterwards. So here's the deal. So I've said it in other videos, but for anybody that's like tuning in, that's just seeing this video, and this is the first video you watch, I want everybody to know, like, dude, it's not cool to get bit by any animal, but it is inevitable in the situation that I'm in and the situation that a lot of people out there are in. If you're working with animals all day, every day, especially ones that are aggressive, they're not raised from babies. We're not talking about, like, you know, your dogs and cats and stuff like that, even though you can get bit by your dogs and cats too. But the fact of the matter is that if you're working with a number of different species every single day for your entire life, like, eventually it's gonna happen. It's not a matter of if, it's when. There's gonna be accidents, there's gonna be downfalls, there's gonna be failures, there's gonna be all of that. It's just a matter of how you deal with it. So, you know, my friends and I, and the whole community and the industry and the people that know me joke, and they call me Bite Force, which actually stuck, and that's actually now my business name, is Bite Force Entertainment. So the reason that they call me Bite Force is because me, more so than others, I get bit by everything. You name it, and I've probably been bit by it. And it's not because I'm terrible at what I do, it's just because I do it very often. I get very comfortable, and to me, and I'm not saying this is the right way to do it, to me, it's definitely, I would rather put myself at risk rather than put the animal at risk. So there's certain ways that I'll capture animals. There's certain ways that I'll restrain animals that most people don't do because they're using tools and objects and things like that, that in my eyes could potentially hurt or kill the animals that you're working with. And I feel like if you're gonna be working with these animals in any way, shape, or form, like, we got to understand, like, we're people, we're kind of dicks, we're keeping these animals in situations. Granted, like, we're doing a lot and we're doing what we can for conservation, this and that, survival of species, and making sure that things make it, and making sure that things are getting, you know, bred properly in captivity so that we can reintroduce these things in the wild. There's all these situations, but the fact of the matter is like, we're still dicks and we're still doing things that necessarily shouldn't be done. So in my eyes, if you're working with animals, then you should be at risk before the animal. Period, end of story. Agree with me, don't agree with me, it's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt my feelings or anything like that. There's a lot of people that I work with, that I care about, that feel differently than I do, that will use the tools, and that's completely fine. However you got to do it and get it done, that's completely fine. Just for me, in my eyes, I would rather put myself at risk than to ever put the animal at risk. If I die doing something like this, I'd rather it be me than the animal, as silly as that sounds. But that's just how I am, that's how I was raised, that's how my father was, and it's never going to change for me. So when you see these videos, as entertaining as it is and as funny as it might be, and as much as I joke around or whatever, a bite is serious, especially from the animals that I'm talking about. And that goes for a lot of different species out there, but for the animals specifically that we're talking about in this video, which is alligators, like, it's serious. Like, you could die very easily from an alligator. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, there's no gray areas, that just is what it is. So I guess moral of the story is, like, enjoy the video, watch it, but this isn't like a instruction thing on how to get bit, and this isn't like a cool thing or whatever. I'm just, like I said many times before for the other videos, but this is for the new people tuning in, like, this is what it is. I'm giving you the real life side of the animal world. And there's plenty of people out there that have been doing this for years and years and years and have never been bit. I'm not one of those people, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I feel like I'm very good at what I do, but again, I'm putting myself in situations over and over again, especially in this situation where we're doing these alligator shows, and, you know, we do it for a good cause, but at the same time, like, is it unnecessary? Yes, 100% it's unnecessary, but it's strictly for entertainment and to raise money to help other animals. So do I mind that? No, I don't mind that. I'll put myself at the risk. But for me, like, I do this all the time, every day, multiple times a day. Like, there's gonna be a point when something happens. So when something happens, you have to remain calm. Like, you got to deal with that situation. Freaking out, panicking is not going to help you or the situation at all. It's only going to make things worse. So I guess my big thing would be, like, if you get yourself stuck in a situation, you can't panic. And if you feel like you would panic in a situation, then you don't need to be dealing with that animal, because it doesn't help anything. So at the end of the day, guys, like, please, please, please be careful with your stuff. Don't take my videos as like a how-to or anything like that. Don't copy or repeat anything I'm doing. Just enjoy the videos and enjoy what we got going on. But let's wrap this shit up and get to the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Boom.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Dude, so we're gonna be doing another bite video today. Unfortunately, it's not the bite video you guys want. I know I promised at 20,000 I would do the arm bite video. Small technical issues happening with that. My computer can't handle the footage. It's a lot of footage and my computer won't put it together. I can't get it on the program that I need to get it on, even if I go through the external drive. So my older brother, who actually does this stuff for a living, is the one that has to help me do it. And we're hoping by the weekend we get that done. If not, you guys are gonna have to wait till after Christmas to be able to get that video because my brother's leaving on Monday. So hopefully over the weekend, we'll be able to get that video down for you guys. But I figured because I did promise you guys a bite video and I can't do the arm bite video, we'll do another bite video. So this alligator here, you can point to a little blackie there. Got it, good, great, grand. Blackie has bit me in the face more times than any other alligator on this planet. And I'm gonna show you what we're doing when she bites. It's super dumb, but we do the shows here and I've been doing shows for years and years and years. So again, I'm kind of putting myself in a position where I'm more likely to get bit than just taking care of the alligators, because we're not just doing basic husbandry. We're not just moving them, cleaning them, and all that good stuff. We have to do the shows during the day for a couple of different reasons. Number one, the park makes their money that way. The park that I'm at over here. Number two, the money that we raise from doing the alligator shows is actually helping us to be able to rescue other animals, mostly alligators. So we're able to use the money that we get from the shows to go ahead and put back into the alligators and go pick other alligators up in bad situations, house alligators, feed alligators, vet care, the whole 9 yards. So that's why we do these alligator shows. And if anybody hasn't seen an alligator show that I do, you can go back in the videos. There's an alligator show in there somewhere. I filmed it for you guys. You guys can see that whole deal where I give the whole background of why we do it, where it comes from the Seminole culture and all that good stuff. So today, what we're gonna do is this, is I'm gonna focus on the one face bite that I'm sure everybody already notices. I have this huge scar right here, and then I have a beard right now so you can't really see, but there's a bunch of teeth marks in here as well. Now there's other shit going on my face from other bites, but we're gonna focus on the big ones. So I'm actually, you know what, we're gonna do 2 face bites. So there's a little video that's like, I don't know, 30 seconds long. That's from way back in the day when any phones that had pictures weren't like iPhones and stuff, like we couldn't do like good video. So you're gonna see this video, I'll put it up right in a second. Fooled you. So we're gonna do it in a second, and it's basically me in the water. I get bit in the head real quick, and then it's a quick release or whatever. It's not super bad. But he caught me in the ear, so one went right through the ear. I had one tooth in the skull, another tooth on this side of the skull. It was a bad situation, but it could have been a lot worse. You're gonna see that now. All right, dudes. So this is me back in the day when I still had a right arm. And I'm gonna put my face where it doesn't belong. There you go. Ew, there it is. Oh my God, why did you do? Oh, I'm all good. It's all right. 1 second, guys. And we're back. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the face bite. So I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of pictures of this face bite. First, you're gonna see pictures of when it happened, like right now.
Wash me in the water, cleanse me in the mercy of your love. I need a heavenly touch.
now you're gonna see pictures of after it got fixed. Now.
I need a little guiding for my soul. Only heaven knows. 'Cause I just need help.
I wonder if I'm gonna be able to clip all this shit together.
I would.
I hope so. I'm not very good at it. Whatever. All right, those are the pictures of the bite. So essentially she split the lip all the way in two, and then she got a bunch of teeth in on this side. So usually when she bites, believe it or not, she's not too aggressive with it. So when she does bite and she gets a hold of something that's a part of me, she'll usually let it go. Sometimes that always doesn't work. So we're gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you exactly how this went down, because we're gonna do the exact trick that she bites me in the face on. So Madison, come in. Come on. Madison, come in.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Okay.
There you go.
Got a normal face.
There you go. Show me around. There you go. All right, so when I do the shows, I've always done the shows. Calm down there, Chippy. I've always done the shows where at the end of the show I put my face in the alligator's mouth. There's a couple of different variations that I do with that. The one is just the normal, I hold the mouth open, put my face in. It's relatively stupid, but it works out. There's another trick that we're about to do right now, which is when she usually tags me in the face. So the last 4 or 5 times I've done this trick, she's bit me in the face. I stopped doing it because I'm that smart. It took me 5 times to learn, but I stopped doing the trick, and I haven't done it in over 2 years with this particular alligator. So let's do it right now. You ready, Madison?
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Easy, Captain.
into it.
They're just here for the bloodbath. So, I'm hoping that it works out correctly. We'll see. I'm gonna pull her on way in, Madison.
Oh, okay.
Sounds really good. Come on. Come on. So generally speaking as well, most people that do this will wear the alligators out first. We don't do that here. It's a little bit more stress on the alligator that it bleeds. Hey,
Because of the meds or whatever.
Look at you, good boy. Oh, good boy.
there you go. So that's a new guy in the back that's coming up to my butt there, and he's been getting meds for the last couple of days because of his foot, if you remember the last video. So he's now used to people going in every single day and giving him a treat. That's why he comes behind me and postures real nice, because that's what he has to do to get his food. So he's now trying to train us, basically saying, hey, I'm gonna do the same thing that we did before, like, where's my food? Oh, just so you guys know, the jobs work. On this out here, she ain't broken by any means.
I think I just got your butt crack in that one, by the way.
Did you get the mouth? More worried about my ass hanging out now.
I'm sorry.
He hates pretzels. I don't know why.
All right. Easy, mama. Oh boy. Come on this side. This is stupid.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Do it.
exactly. You're a pussy.
Alright, so this is the trick that rearranges my face almost every time we do it. Let's see if we can get one today without that, huh? What do you guys think?
Yay!
I hate you guys, bro. You're supposed to be the voice of reason.
It's wet.
Well, not you.
Ooh, why do I flinch every time?
Oh man,
They'll see. They're gonna see the thing shake a little.
Thanks for not biting me this time, Blackie.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Good alligator.
So that is the extremely stupid trick that I've done to get my face to look like this. Now granted, she's not the only alligator that's bit me in the face. There's many of them. But she's the one that's bit me in the face more often than not, more often than any other alligator, and she's the one that caused the biggest cut on my face. So, it's a short video. I figured you guys want some blood and gore, so I gave you guys that. Come back again and see us soon. I'm gonna keep posting. You guys keep watching. Have a good day. Boom.
When the sun rise, when the sun